Jaya, the Real Game Real Heroes is an ultimate strategical cooperative game which can be enjoyed by players of all age groups. Just set up the game like this. Take out Pandava player cards, and if the game is played by less than 5 people, put back the unused player cards back in the box. Now here, game is played by 3 people, so keep Nakula and Sahadeva cards back in the box. Shuffle and distribute the remaining Pandava cards face down to all the players involved. Now flip the cards and check which Pandava hero you are playing. Choose the Pandava miniature pawn of that Pandava hero and place it on the starting point provided for that hero. Now distribute 4 health tokens representing 100% health, each health token indicating quarter of health. And also 2 skill tokens to each player to start with. Bhima takes Gada, Arjuna takes archery skill token, and Yudhishthira takes spear throwing skill token. Take out dice and give them to the player who is playing eldest Pandava hero. Throw the dice. Sum the numbers on both the dice and move to the dice house of that dice number. Collect the token or card that dice house offers. Now pass the dice to the next player. Next player follows the same step and collect the token or card he or she gets. This continues till all the players throws the dice and collect the card or token resources. Resource collection phase is finished. Now engage in a mission by moving your Pandava hero pawn inside the fighting ring. The fight begins. Whether you win or lose this fight depends on whether you have enough of tokens given here in the blue rectangle or not. If you have all these tokens in the blue rectangle, you win and get a silver Shanka token indicating score of 100 as shown in this green rectangle. But as a result of engaging in a fight, you lose a health token even when you win the fight. But if you don't have enough of tokens shown in blue rectangle, you lose. And the shadow of defeat as shown in the red rectangle take the effect on you. You will lose both silver Shanka token and a health token. Now the next player moves his Pandava hero miniature into the fight ring and engage in fight. And the next player and the next player. Once all the players are done with their individual fight, dice rolling and collecting resources begins for next mission. Next mission is not an individual fight, it's a battle. You are required to fight this battle together. Remember, there is no success without cooperation. Token required in the battle are calculated by multiplying the number of players playing the game at the moment against this number here. Remember, this icon here represents how many players are playing the game at that very moment. Now, in this case, there are 3 people playing. Hence, 3 into 2 equal to 6 and we need 6 skill tokens and 3 into 3 equal to 9 health tokens in total. It doesn't matter if one player has less or even no token. Collectively, if all players has total of 6 skill and 9 health tokens, that would suffice and Brotherhood will win the battle. As the result of winning the battle, Each player gets one golden Shanka token, representing 200 of score. As usual, each player loses one health token as a result of engaging in a battle. In case when Brotherhood loses in a battle, each player has to give up one golden Shanka token and one health token. Next is the friendly mission. As the name indicates, it is friendly in nature. No fight, no battle to engage, and hence no fear of losing anything. All the players need to move their pawn here into this friendly ring, and any one of the player has to sacrifice this token mentioned in this blue ellipse. That will fetch each player a token given here in green ellipse. In this case, someone should sacrifice peacock feather token for everyone to gain one peacock feather token each, including the player who is sacrificing his token. Going forward, the game becomes tricky and difficult. You need to strategize, collaborate, and think ahead to beat the enemies. When you are throwing the dice and collecting resources in the dice house phase, look at the mission ahead and assess what are the resources you will need to for the next fight or the battle and play your card accordingly. For example, here in this case of the player, he needs Krishna strategy card number 2 to win over Jarasandha. In order to get the second Krishna card, he should offer a peacock feather token to Krishna, but he don't have any. Even having required skill and health tokens to defeat Jarasandha, he will lose that fight as he doesn't have Krishna strategy to defeat Jarasandha. So, he should plan here in the dice house phase and play wisely. Let us see how the game unfolds in this case. He is throwing the dice and he got 5 as a dice result. Dice house number 5 has a health token. He has enough of health tokens. What he needs is a peacock feather token to get second Krishna card, where Krishna has mentioned the strategy to kill Jarasandha. So now he has a Draupadi card which states he can play twice and choose any of the best of 2 dice results. Let's use this card and see whether we can get the peacock feather token in the second throw. Throw the dice again. Now, we didn't get the peacock feather token in the second chance also. Let's see if he has any other better cards to use. He has Bhishma card, which gives the power to ignore the current dice result and choose whichever dice house player wish to. Player is a wise guy. He is playing Bhishma card. He is dropping the card back to the Bhishma deck and moving his Bhishma pawn to the dice house number 1, which he can get the peacock feather token, and he offered that token to Krishna, meaning dropped it back to token pool and got the second Krishna card. Now he can really defeat this Jarasandha. Remember, Krishna card is now in player's collection. He can play this card as any other card. To play Krishna card, he just have to follow the instruction in the gameplay part of the card. Playing a card during a combat. Now, let us see how to play a Well-Wisher card during combat. Arjuna here doesn't have enough of health token, but he is already in a fight ring. He is destined to lose the fight. But wait, Mother Kunti card can save him. Kunti, the Mata card, says you can win a fight or a battle even when you are in shortage of health token. So drop this card back in the deck and win the fight. Make sure you look all your cards while playing the game, including your player card. It is not just your profile card. Even your play card gives you special powers to use when needed. For example, Nakula card here has the power of healing himself and recovering all of his 4 health tokens back. Let's see some special dice house now. Here, this dice house is called Ayurshala dice house. Any player landing on this dice house gets all of his health tokens back. See how this player who has only one health token in his hand land on Ayurshala and recovers his complete health back by adding 3 more tokens to his 1 health token in hand to make it 4 token, but he is already in a fight. This dice house is throw the dice twice dice house. When any player land on this dice house, all the players will get one more chance to play the dice throwing round and collect the resources. Players has to continue the current round as it is. Once the current round is finished, then start the second bonus round and collect the resources. This gives good chance of collecting more resources. Now look at this dice house. This dice house is like any other dice house, but it has a share the fortune icon on it. When any player lands on this, he gets what it offers. The surprise factor is all other players also get what he gets. Remember, it might be good fortune or a bad fortune. Share it equally. You guys are bonded with brotherhood, remember. Exit rules. Any player who loses 3 consecutive combat missions has to exit the game, either fight or battle. Once exit, he can rejoin the game only when any of the active player gets this Forever Together token. One can get this token when he lands on this Forever Together dice house. This dice house is similar to any other dice house except that it will fetch you both Forever Together token and the card or token it represents. Once this Forever Together token is acquired, no player exits the game, even if he loses 3 consecutive combats. It is really a फेविकॉल का मजबूत जोड़ है, टूटेगा नहीं. Negative dice house. These dice houses with red color here are negative effect dice houses. If you land on this Duryodhana dice house, you lose 1 skill token. If you land on this Shakuni's dice house, you lose a well-wisher card. You remember to keep which card you feel strategically important for you and leave the card which is least important to you. A story for a mission. If there is a mission in the game board, there is a story in the storybook. This icon here represents the story number to look into the storybook. Win or lose. Once all the level are completed, meaning once the Kurukshetra board is completed, count the Shanka tokens each player is able to gather. There is no single winner here. All the players play together and win together or lose together. Look at score table. If the total score is less than number of players multiplied by 500, you lose the game. If it is more than number of player multiplied into 1200, then you will be spectacular winners. Let's count the score of this game. You have 500, you have 900, you have 1200. In total, you guys have 2600. That means you have won the game with 1 star. A great win. Very good. It's a good start indeed. Best of luck for the next game. Aim at legendary win and be the legendary hero.